Ever wondered how violinists are able to do all those notes off the string very quickly and effortlessly? The secret is in magic fingers. And that's what we're here to do today. We're going to work on your magic fingers. So, disclaimer, first thing, whatever happens, make sure that you have a good bow hold. Something like this is not going to work. It needs to be something that actually looks like a bow hold, is nice and soft and round, and it's going to be something that you will be able to move your fingers around. Don't worry, we'll give you step by step how to do it. Imagine that section that we played today of the Mendelssohn, but with stiff fingers. Now what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to put the violin away because we don't need it for this. And we're going to make sure that we have nice soft fingers that can move. And for that, we're going to do a race. It's called the spider race or the spider game. You can call it as you like. So the aim of the game is to move your fingers up the bow all the way to the tip without touching the hair, and then going back all the way to the bottom and make another bow hold. So when you're ready, rules, your other hand should be at the back, so there's no cheating. Also, we're not allowed to just throw the bow all the way down. That doesn't work. And we're not allowed to turn it around on the way back. And we're not allowed to use any other body parts for it. So, are you ready? Steady, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Have you done it in less than 14? Try again. Let's see if you can do it in less than 15 seconds. Try 2 or 3 times every day. That will really help you to get the bow hold nice and soft. For the second game, we don't even need the bow. I want you to explain how the fingers work. So imagine in front of you, you have a really delicious cookie jar and you're trying to grab a cookie from the jar and put it in your mouth. So you're gonna reach out for the cookie and put it in your mouth. Reach out, put it in your mouth. Reach out, put it in your mouth. When you reach out, your fingers stretch. And when you put it in your mouth, they curl back. Or maybe you eat one of the cookies and it's too salty and you throw it away. Put it in your mouth and throw it away. So that's the idea, curling and stretching. That's a really good way to remember how the fingers are going to be on the bow. Stretch, curl, stretch, and curl. Remember, don't throw the bow. It's not about doing this. It's about stretching the fingers and curl them. But don't worry, I'll give you another game for that. So for the next game, first of all, I want to see if you're able to do some push-ups with your fingers. So we want the fingers to curl up and then stretch, curl up and stretch, curl up and stretch. Once we've done this, we need to grab a pencil. Pause the video and go and get a pencil. So, if you're ready, here's your pencil. Do your best bow hold. Remember, it needs to be balanced. Let's see if you can wiggle it around with your fingers. Good. You can put it upside down. And let's try to stretch and curl. Stretch and curl. Stretch and curl. So these are push-ups that we can do with the fingers. This is a great game to do any time of the day. You don't have to wait to your violin practice. You can do it anytime you grab a pencil or anything. It's a great thing to do. Once we've done this, let's try to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Good? Just with the fingers. Now to help, we can try it on a table. So we find a flat surface and you get the pencil with the best bow hold that we have, with the tip of the pencil at the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna keep the arm on the ledge, on the table, and we go lift and drop, lift, drop, lift and drop. That's a really good exercise that mimics what the bow is going to do later on. Now, since we have a pencil, what we're going to try is to make a circle with a pencil. If you have a paper, you can actually draw the circle. Circles are hard to draw anyway, but imagine doing it with a bow hold instead of a normal pencil grab hold. You can see? Amazing, right? So that's step one. If you're up for a challenge, try to write your own name. So, only with the fingers. That's my best handwriting ever. Once you've done this with a pencil enough times, time to grab the bow and try it with the bow. Up and down, up and down, up and down. You can do it again with a flat surface or in the air. And again, you can also do it away from you. Good. Eventually, you're going to imagine having the violin and the bow on it. Don't put it on your shoulder, but just on top of it. And then stretching away, curling back, stretching away, curling back, stretching away, curling back. I recommend doing these exercises and games every single day, especially if you're working on flexible magic fingers, because this is going to really help you later on. And remember, this is for so many reasons. When you get advanced, you will need these flexible fingers, whether it's a slow piece and you want to have really good control of the bow, or whether it's lifting the bow. If you're interested in lifting the bow, there's another video that will come straight after this, and in that I will explain a bit more how we do lifted bows with a really good bow hold and a very, very good control of the fingers. And the last game for today, wrist waves. Up and down, like this, like saying hello with the wrist. So it's important that we don't move the arm, so we can hold it with the other hand and we just wave up and down. We can also do it like this. That's going to be a bit more like the real thing. It's a little bit like bouncing a ball, point, 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 point. Imagine a basketball and we bounce it back. That's it, bouncing on the floor, down and up. And then of course, with the bow, really good bow hold, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Why is this useful, you might ask? Well, string crossing. We're going to do up and down movements. It's not exactly up and down, it's a little bit more of a sideways motion, but it's this idea. Going down to the E string, up to the A, down to the E string. Now, if I only move the wrist, you can see the bow go sideways. That's when we need the fingers to help. So we're gonna have a combination of both things. We go down and stretch your fingers. We go up, curl the fingers. Down, stretch your fingers. Up, curl the fingers. Down, stretch your fingers. Up. And maybe you use a mirror like I am in this camera to check that the bow is still straight. So when you have things like this, instead of using the whole arm, we're just using the hand and the fingers. If you're not able to stop your arm, again, use the flat surface. So you're gonna put your arm on the ledger, and then you're just gonna move your wrist up and down, like this. And then with the bow, we're gonna try. You can see it's like a circle motion. And you can see how the fingers are helping to get that circle to be smooth. So remember, there are 4 different exercises that we can do to engage those magic fingers. The first one was the spider game, remember? Good. The second one was the cookie jar, grabbing and throwing away, grabbing and throwing away. The third one was using the pencil to do the push-ups or to draw something. Imagine making some art just with your fingers. And finally, the wave of the hand combined with the fingers. What did you think? Is it useful? Try it every day and let me know. And stay tuned and subscribe because there's going to be more videos like this. We're planning on doing one on shifting very soon. We have a couple of videos on vibrato that are very popular. And there's another one, like I said, on leftist bow stroke that should come out after this. And if it doesn't, I'll link it in the description. Thank you all very much. I hope you had a lot of fun.